Hey second grade, I wanted to go over your project with you for this week. Feel free to follow along with me if you want to get started. You can always pause the video or just watch the video and then work on it on your own. Your landscape can be different than mine. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you know that. And for this one, we're also focusing on texture, but it's going to be a little different. Instead of doing the rubbing with the crayon like we did for the other two projects, this time you're going to be drawing designs and patterns to create your texture. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit different than what we've been doing. So I want to show you a bigger example that I made. Okay, I know there's a glare on here, sorry. So notice how some of my designs for my texture are actually words. You can do that too. Or you can make up little fun designs or swirls or different stripes or even different shapes can be used. You can use more than one and layer them in your design if you want. I'm going to show you how I did this. So I want to first create different sections for me to put my designs in, okay? So I like to start from the bottom and work my way up. So for this one, I made it look like there was some ground, right? So I'm just making a fun line. Any line, you can make it up. Then I'm going to do another line. I'm going to pretend like there's a little pond right here, and I've got my grassy line in the background, okay? I'm using different kinds of lines. Then I'm going to have, oh, there's a little hill kind of here. I'm going to have a hill here, but first I'm going to put a tree on it. So I have my tree showing where the branches are. Now I'm going to pretend like it is summer and this is full of leaves. I can't wait till the leaves come out on the trees. That's sitting on a little hill here that comes down. Maybe you can see a lake back here, or the river. Maybe there's a bluff. See how I'm getting higher up on my page now? Maybe there's even some mountains in your picture. Okay. And you can even add a sun in the sky. I'm going to have mine setting in between the hills here, and some nice fluffy clouds in the sky. Okay. Now, for the next part, it is going to work out really nice to use markers, colored pencils, or crayons if you have to for the color. I like to use markers for this. I think it kind of makes it go a little quicker, and you can draw thinner lines. But you're just going to pick out, you know, a color that you want in the bottom, and it does not have to be realistic. It can be, but it does not have to be. And then you just start making your small design or pattern in the section. So I'm just doing little swirls in here. They could be shapes, you know, maybe you really like hearts and you want to put a bunch of tiny little hearts in this one, or stars. You know, maybe you just want to do stripes. Then I would fill this whole thing. Am I done? No. But I'm not going to do it all right here with you guys watching. That would take forever, right? I want you guys to have time to work. Then I want to do something different with a different color in the next section. So I wanted this to be water, so I'm going to put some thin stripes in here. And I'm trying to keep them the same distance apart, taking my time, staying in my lines. You don't want to rush with this. It can be really relaxing if you just, you know, find a nice quiet spot to just focus and don't feel rushed to do your project. You know, maybe you start on it on one day and you're like, I'm going to do my coloring on it another day. You just got it all drawn, okay? Don't worry. Take your time. You don't have to do it all in one sitting. Now notice how these look different. I'm doing a different little texture pattern design. Okay, here, you know what? I'm just going to do little dashes, little tiny dashes to make it look like my grass here. Okay. I want you to be creative with this. Again, you know, maybe on the tree you just want a really small rate. Tree, 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 tree. It's up to you. Be creative. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Let me know if you have any questions. Just make sure when you are doing your project that it's all completely filled up. You can use the paper in here, okay, the textured landscape if you want. There's even an example of a landscape on the background, or on the back side, okay. I don't want you to use this side, I want you to draw your own, but I mean, it will help you come up with one. Again, if you have any questions, let us know. I hope you enjoy this project. Take your time, have fun, be creative. Bye guys.